Hey you guys, back again, and today guys is a random discussion video, I will say guys. So this is just a backdrop guys. So anyway, getting into it. So I follow a lot of like gaming forum pages guys, you know, where you get them like commenting and giving their opinion guys and stuff like this and stuff like that, you know, and basically I've seen so many comments today, and I've been liking the comments. I haven't really been commenting back on it, I've just been liking the comments. But basically, people have been commenting saying, like, they're sick and tired of this online only bullshit games, online servers, live servers, this, that, and the other, right? And there's a massive, like cult following to it now, guys. And I mean, I knew that there were some people out there that didn't like it, guys. That's why I mentioned it, so I'm not the only one. But reading today, guys, there's a lot more than I ever imagined that actually do not like these online only games, guys. And I was like, wow, it's good to see, guys, because I mean, it's about time we open our eyes and see that, it was good, it was new, it was fresh, it was something different. But now, all right, we've tried it, we don't like it. We like our single player offline with an online basis for bonuses. At the end of the day, we don't want it full term, guys. You know what I mean? And I see one comment on the Test Drive forum page, guys, right? Because I obviously followed Test Drive way back before Solar Crown was everything, guys. And the comment was, the guy was like, I don't know why people are moaning about Solar Crown when TDU 1 and TDU 2 was always online and they only made a patch for it. And I was like, screech, hold your brakes, wait a minute, whoa, back the fuck up. I thought, firstly, this guy's got it clearly, seriously fucking wrong, because TDU 2 in TDU 1 was not always online and needed to be online. They brought a so-called quote-unquote patch out for it, guys. No fucking way did they. No. TDU 2 and TDU 1 was always both. The difference is with TDU 2 is it would boot you straight up into an online lobby. It would. However, if they couldn't find the online server or lobby, it would say they can't get you in. Would you like to go into offline mode? And you just press the X and you go straight into offline mode. It does that even now, guys. Even now, it'll take about 15 minutes to load in that game because it's automatically trying to go onto the online server because that's the way they preferred you to play the game. However, it is not an online-only game. Same with Need for Speed The Run, guys. You need to completely turn your PlayStation 3 system offline if you want to play that game, because it'll instantly try and put you into the online log, and it's not available anymore as the game's dead. So you can't play the single player. It'll keep booting up to that and never get past it, guys. But if you turn your PlayStation 3 system offline, then you can play Need for Speed The Run absolutely fine, guys. I made a video on that way back. But I just thought about it and thought, people they got misinformation. I mean, I'm not a fucking expert myself, guys, but I know what I know, and I know for a fact that Test Drive Unlimited 1 and 2 did not have an online server at all times. They were just basically best way to play was online, but me personally always played offline, guys. I played online with my friends and that lot, but like when there were no one on and that lot, I just played on my own, guys. Progression, bought more cars, drove around the island unlocking everything because it was fun, guys. I mean, them games was just a blast. I mean, I put way too many hours into them games, guys. Lost all my data and that lot due to losing that account and stuff, guys. So, but I'm still playing the game even today. I'm still playing TDU 2 today. I still play TDU 1 on Xbox 360, but, that's another fucking story for another day, guys. Like I said, when you look at these games, these backdrop in front of you, guys, look at this. These games right here are 100% playable. No bullshit. No fucking update patches. No this, no that. Don't get me wrong. If I put them in today, they'll probably come up with an update, but that's not necessary. I can play the game while the update's doing in the background, and it'll just say online features might be disabled while I haven't done the update, which is fucking absolutely 100% acceptable, guys. I like that. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, people might bitch about games like this one, guys, right? Is this game groundbreaking? Absolutely not. This game's probably the worst game you'll ever fucking play, most probably. But it's playable. That's the difference, right? When you can turn around and state a game that's this bad is better than, say, the latest Call of Duty, because the Call of Duty game's going to come with loads of updates, patches, and problems. And they don't need to release them in this state, guys, right? This isn't even a rant video. This is just an opinion and me giving you my reasons and it's laziness, guys. That's what it comes down to. It comes down to quick cash grabs. They know that every November, to October, November time, they're going to bring out a new Call of Duty game, guys. And when they do that, they know it needs to be done. Now, I know that the game, that like Black Ops 6, right, it wasn't being made last year, guys. I know it's been in the works now for about 2, maybe 3 years. That's fine. What I don't understand is, right, they know the game is massive, right? So why not put it on 2 discs? I mean, I don't mind, guys, paying a little bit more for my games if I had to, yeah, if it was required, because they have to put games on 2 discs. I don't mind. I don't mind paying £80 for that, because at the end of the day, right, it's only worth it to the person that's going to buy it and keep it. If you're a player that's one of these people that buys your games, plays through it, completes it and sells it, it still might be worth it for you, because you're going to get a good return on the sale. But like myself, if it's a game I know I'm going to love, enjoy and play, and it's got that extra, they've gone the extra mile to make sure the game is playable for me with the installation disc, fuck it, I'm going to pay 80 quid for it, guys. I may even pay £100 for it, because at the end of the day, it's mine to keep, mine to play the way I want to play it for the rest of my life. So therefore, it's worth it to me. It's like when you look at cars like Lamborghinis and Ferraris, they're not worth it to a lot of people. They cost just as much money as a fucking house, and they're greedy to run, they're dear to insure, they're not worth it, but people still buy them, guys. And that's what I'm saying, right? It's going to come down to that equality of who wants to buy the game and how they want to buy it. If they kept the digital game at, say, £60, but the physical game went all the way up to, say, £80, you're still going to find that the physical game is going to get more sales, because people are going to want a finished product. People are going to want to play it their way. People are going to want to trade it to get other games that's coming out they want, and then get them back down later down the line, because not everyone can afford to keep them games, or some people just like to buy it and move on. My point is, guys, there's always a solution. And the way they're going about gaming today, it just seems to me that there's corporal suits that's constantly like money, 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 get me more money, more money, more money, move on to the next one. Like now, guys, we all know the PlayStation 5 Pro, that people are giving it backlash, me, myself included, thought, what the fuck? Why would you sell a console in that state or bring it out like that and cost all that money? And it didn't really much difference in improvement. It's just, it gives you the option to do both things rather than one. So, you know, it's not really worth it, but yeah. But you wait, guys, right? Like the PlayStation 5 Pro is hitting 2 years old this year, and we've got major announcement to make. And you know what that major announcement's going to be, guys? It's going to be, we're working on the PlayStation 6. Watch this space. And then basically, in like 2027, they'll be saying, for Christmas 2028, we're bringing out the PlayStation 6. And that's all they'll say. They'll be shady shit about it. It'll be like, you know, is it backwards compatible with the PS4 and the PS5? No. Why? Oh, it's because the graphics on this one is way too superior. Oh, it's going to be like photo graphics. It's basically make graphics out of photos. And the PlayStation 5 and 4 games are just way underpowered for the PlayStation 6. And we'll be back at it again, guys, going, fucking hell, great. Gotta buy a PS6 now, and we're not even going to play the PS5 and PS4 games now. And I don't see the market with it, guys. Everything is made up of imagination, guys, no matter how you look at it, right? A car that someone's making tomorrow, the futuristic looking cars, their imagination. That comes from somebody's ideas and drawn up in the way it is. Now, I get there's people out there that don't like horrible designs, right? There's people out there that don't like it. So, for example, Sony PlayStations might say, we could put double the disc drives. 3 disc drives, one on the top that you can play PlayStation 1, 2 and 3 games, a disc drive in the middle that you can play your PlayStation 4, 5 games, and then the new disc drive on the side for your PlayStation 6. And you'll get someone being like, look how fucking horrible this thing looks. I mean, look, the PlayStation 5, guys, that's gone down as people's looking at fucking AC systems, fan systems, fucking routers and everything. They took the piss out of it left, right and centre. But at the end of the day, right, it does the fucking job. And I personally quite like the shape of the PlayStation 5, personally. I think the worst one for me was probably the first generation PlayStation 3. I mean, I loved it, guys, but it was a scratch magnet, a dirt magnet, and my God, was that thing heavy. It was like a fucking DVD player and a VHS player in one. It was that heavy. But we still loved it, guys. You know? Obviously, they got better when they brought out the PlayStation 3 Slim and the PlayStation 3 Super Slim and that. You know, they were really cool. But I don't know. Today's market and today's people, they moan about everything, guys. I don't moan about everything. I don't moan about, oh, the PlayStation 5's really big. Oh, the controller's quite heavy. Oh, it don't seem to do this. Oh, it don't seem to do that. I mean, I moaned the other day. Well, I wasn't even a moan. It was just me implementing the fact that, the new feature of the PlayStation 5 controller, how it's meant to be realistic when you pull the triggers or racing, you're meant to be able to feel the brakes on like the traction control and that lot. Most games don't implement that into the controller. And I was just basically saying that, it would be nice if they did that more because it makes the games feel like, wow, this is cool. This is a lot of fun. It's like the VR, guys, right? It don't matter how shit a game is on VR. For some reason, it's just a lot of fun. I don't know why. It just is. I have a blast with the VR, guys. I've still got my original VR, but I haven't got my PS5 VR yet. I'm going to be getting one for Christmas. So I will be back on VR games after that, guys. I am picking up the games for it. Just haven't got the console yet, but I am picking up games for it. So that will be a lot of fun, guys. So, I'm just saying, I'm not like everyone else. I mean, let's look at this game right here, guys. Look. We got bull riding, guys. Why did I pick this game up, guys? I'm not from Texas. I don't get to watch this very often, but I actually do like watching it when it is on TV and they actually do show us. Nuts what these fucking Texas people go through. Why the bloody hell would you want to go jump on a fucking 3,000-pound bull that's fucking pissed off? Don't ask, but you got balls, is all I can say. You got fucking balls. But the game's actually a lot of fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. It's something different. Because it's different, I had to buy it, guys. And I've actually enjoyed playing it. It's actually a lot of fun. I recently picked it up for the Xbox as well, guys. The Xbox One, I got it brand new and sealed for like £2.50, guys. I thought, well, no brainer. I like the game on PS4 and I'm trying to get a little bit of a collection on the Xbox. So, fuck it. I bought it. But that's just the thing, guys, right? The PlayStation 4 now is turning into what they call the shovel console, right? Where they're bringing games you wouldn't normally see. Because people are now used to making games on it and they're familiar with it, they're bringing budget games out. And I'm all for it, guys. I've got many budget games, guys, for the PlayStation 4. And I really enjoy them. And the reason I enjoy them, because I've said it many times and I'll say it again, I don't expect a lot from them, guys. I don't sit there saying, oh, I remember this game's got to be really good, this game. I haven't heard of it. The first time I'm hearing about it is when I'm seeing it on the shelf and I'm like, I'm going to buy it. So, that's just pretty much that. I mean, it's each to their own, guys. But I was brought up in the era where on a Mega Drive and that, guys, we had games that made no fucking sense whatsoever. If you've watched the Angry Video Game Nerd, guys, you've seen him play games on the NES, and that's back in my day as well, guys, where games down there was just made up of bollocks. They weren't even a game properly. They'd say, like, Magic Room 5. What happened to Magic Room 4, 3, 2, and 1? They didn't. That's the first game that came out. Magic Room 5. Like, what the fuck? And when you played it, it had nothing to do with what the fucking cover said, guys. But we didn't bitch and moan about it. We got frustrated and thought, this game's fucking horrible compared to, say, Mario or fucking Master Blaster or whatever else was playing back in the day. Like the Ninja Turtles game, guys. We loved the Ninja Turtles game on the NES. Now we bitch about it. We're like, it's fucking hard, it's stupid, blah, 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 blah. But back then, we loved it. We've all come to this realization now that gaming's going in the wrong direction, guys. Graphics are absolutely amazing. We don't need a PlayStation 6. We don't need a PlayStation 6 for at least another 15 years. The graphics today on the PlayStation 5 is absolutely suffice. All we need now is imagination. That's all the fuck we need. We would like some PlayStation 1 games remastered completely from the ground up, or even rebooted in the sense of a new game altogether. Dino Crisis. We need a new Dino Crisis. Come on, Capcom. Resident Evil's had a lot of love, and we love the Resident Evil franchise. But it's time to bring us a new Dino Crisis. Either remaster the original one, or just fucking bring a new one. We'd be happy with that. Nightmare Creatures. Again, remaster the first one, or bring us a new one. There's not really a basis or a storyline to go off, so you can make it on however the fuck you want. Soul Reaver. Again, great fucking franchise. Now, I think they'd benefit from a reboot, because there's only 2 games out there. Obviously, there's the Legacy of Kain as well. Spin-off where you play the bad guy in that one. You actually play the vampire in that one. So, like I said, at the end of the day, though, Soul Reaver games are well overdue, guys. The last one we ever got was PlayStation 2, and that was Soul Reaver 2. So, it would be a really good game to remaster, and then maybe make a new one, so that the older players could come back and be like, oh my god, they've remastered my favourite game. Also, though, you get new players wanting to see what the old game was about, and then when they bring a new game out, like they did with Crash Bandicoot 4 and stuff, it sells well, it does well, and people enjoy it. So I would love to see, I've said it before, guys, Resistance Fall of Man. Resistance Fall of Man is overdue either a new game or remastering all three of them, because that would be fucking dope. Don't get me wrong, they're only PlayStation 3 games, so graphically they are still pretty good even today, but I really do think that them games remastered would be an absolute welcome package for the PlayStation 5. Personally, I really do. The list goes on and on, guys. I mean, Jak and Daxter, what happened there? Come on, bring us a new Jak and Daxter. Bring us a new Ratchet and Clank. We got one on PlayStation 5. Yes, we did, and it was a great game. Rifts Apart's a fucking great game, guys. One of the best games on the PlayStation 5. So stop. Don't think that's it. We would like more. We would like more. Astrobots, guys. Apart from that fucking patch, that update patch that stops it and has locked it to that. Other than that, guys, that game is absolutely amazing. I've been playing it now. My wife's finished it. She's platinumed it. I've been playing it. And, I put up an hour video of my misery nearly on that fucking level, guys. That level pissed me off. Oh my god, my wife wanted me to beat that level, and I sat there and went over it and over it and over it and over it. It's on the channel, guys, if you'd like to go and check it out. But you can see how close I was getting, and you can see I was just like, I was in fucking zone mode, guys. I just weren't stopping. I was like, nope, nope, nope. It takes a lot for me to get in that mindset. That's why I went on the mic or nothing, guys. I was just like, I've got to get this fucking level done, and I did it. But whatever. But with the PlayStation 4, I will say, guys, they had a lot of games that was just for everyone. You had the odd online only game like The Crew. There's probably a few more out there, guys, but with the PlayStation 5, they've tried to really ram this online live service shit down our throat, and we don't want it. Nobody wants it. We want the value of both, and that's all it comes down to, guys. We want the value of both. We want to be able to play our games online and offline. If the game's going to be a big game and it's going to require a lot, make the online patch the downloadable part, not the single-player part. Because at the end of the day, I don't mind playing Call of Duty's campaign on the disc and then having about a 5 or 6 hour update for the fucking online part. Because, at least I can be playing the campaign in the background while my multiplayer's installing, guys, updating and all that, then I've got to quit the game, reinstall it again to get that to load in the update, and there you go. Now I'm going online, guys. That makes people be what the originally used to be, which is you'd play the campaign before you'd go online. I remember always beating the campaign, guys, on all my Call of Duty games before playing multiplayer. Who remembers that? Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 even. Black Ops fucking 1. Black Ops 2. We went through the campaign first on all them games. World at War, you couldn't even unlock zombie mode till you beat the whole game. That was brand new. That was the first Call of Duty to introduce zombies. And it was great. It was fucking awesome. I remember it, man. It was the best thing ever. And I remember couch co-op, guys. We used to play through the game together like Borderlands. It's fucking fun. That's what we want. I hear they're making Borderlands 4, guys. Now, right? I'm looking forward to it. People didn't like Borderlands 3 that much. I kind of did. Don't get me wrong, it weren't as good as Borderlands 2. The Handsome Jack story and the warrior fucking fight scene and all the bosses and that made that game good. And then all the DLC that came with it. That's why I bought the Handsome Jack collection, guys. I loved it. And I still got it to this day and I still play through it, guys. I've got it on multiple systems. I've even got Borderlands 2 on the Switch, guys. I love it that much. It's a very great game. I've got it on PS3, PS4. I got it on fucking Switch. So, you name it, guys. I've got Borderlands everywhere I can get it. And I love that game. I really do. I think it's a great game. It's very, very underrated by a lot of people's standards. Because a lot of people say that the second game weren't even that good. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Especially like Tiny Tina's. I can't speak today, guys. I fucking apologise. Tiny Tina. Dragon's Keep, that was good. And then her spin-off game, guys, Tiny Tina. That was good. I love that. I said, people nowadays, they just moan about the wrong things. At the end of the day, guys, I don't shit on games for, like, maybe the glitch. Maybe the game crashes sometimes, whatever, I moan when the game's absolutely unplayable for myself. I don't want to be online all the time. And that lot. I mean, I have a great time with people online. I mean, I hang out with Lucky and Dork and my wife, and I hang out with other people. I mean, I don't hang out as many people as I used to, guys, because they haven't moved on to PlayStation 5s and stuff. They've gone and just gave up, guys, and I don't blame them. I mean, it's now another bill, explanation of paying for the internet plus paying to play online. It's just fucking stupid, in my opinion. It really, really is. But again, it's corporate suits. They're thinking about DLC and added on bonuses before they've even made the fucking game. Like, pre-order it and get this skin. What you talking about? We're wanting about the game. That's when I knew gaming was changing, guys. When you get a pre-order bonus. What's that shit? Just sell us the game. That's what we want. We don't care about a fucking orange gun or a blue suit or a fucking original costume pack. We care about the fucking game. We're going to buy this shit later down the line if we want it. If we enjoy the game that much, we're going to buy the fucking DLC. If we're not enjoying the game, we're not. And when a game's online only, that means we're not. It's just as simple as that. I mean, I don't speak for everybody. I speak for myself in this one, guys. But I've gone on many, many times about why I hate online-only games. But like I said, I was reading the forum pages, guys, and I was just absolutely blown away. I mean, I'm happy to read it. I'm happy to see it as well. That people aren't taking it anymore. They're doing what I'm doing, guys. They've had enough. They're saying their points that they don't want this online crap anymore. They want to have a single player mode in all their games and online be an optional extra. And it's true. It's true. I heard the crew's doing it, guys. The crew. The fucking one game that's supposed to be always online and, and they're doing it. They're bringing us an offline mode and bringing us Hawaii. And that looks fucking dope, guys. I've got to admit, I'll be all over that. So, I don't know, guys. I really don't. Like I said, it's not a rant video, more of a discussion video, guys. But like I said, I was really taken back by how many comments there really was on people saying they don't want online-only games. And the amount of comments on the test drive game that was like, wish it had a single player. If it had a single player, I'd have bought it. I'd have bought it. It's like, holy shit, man. They dropped the ball there. They dropped the fucking ball, big style. That's all we ever want. It weren't broke, don't fix it. Everybody wants to play single player at the end of the day. That's the person buying the fucking game. No one goes out and buys a game with someone else in mind. They buy a game for themselves. And, and if it's online, they've got a good friend or a best friend, and, and you've probably already been talking to your friends about it. Oh, you're getting that. Me and Lucky's been talking about Black Ops 6 already. I know he's getting it. He knows I'm getting it. But at the end of the day, we both know there's a campaign on that game. We know there's zombies on that game. We know there's multiplayer maps on that game. That's what I said. There's going to be a big crew of us on there. It's going to be me, Lucky, Dork, the wife. I don't know if Lucky's son's coming onto Black Ops 6 and that lot, but if you do, that's another one. Look, see, there's going to be a load of us on it. And that's the thing, like, the basis of it all is the way it's done. Right? They need to deliver games in a different way now. I mean, they don't even put it out on a survey, because if they put it out on a survey, people would always vote both. They're not going to vote one or the other. No one's going to vote just single player, because they'll think, well, the game might get a little bit boring after a while, No one's going to say just multiplayer. They're going to say both, because then they know they're going to go, oh, yeah, I get to play the single player game, beat that, have fun with that, and then I get to go online and play with my friends, or, make the game last even longer and enjoy it and get memories with it. Everyone that bought Gran Turismo 5, Gran Turismo 6, they all said the same thing. Oh, great game. And people are still playing the game today, even though the servers are dead, they're gone, they shut them down, but they still play the game. But I guarantee you ask them, they'll say, oh yeah, I loved all these championships and unlocking all the cars, and oh man, I used to go online and I used to play with all my friends and nitrous and this and that. And that's what it's about. Their memories like that. Not, oh fuck, yeah, the game's online only, they killed the server and now it's dead, and I kept getting booted out because of my internet connection. I didn't want to play with other people, I wanted to play on my own, I couldn't. It's non-stop, guys. It really is. But anyway, I've gone on way, way, way longer than I wanted to, guys. Nearly 25 minutes of me talking bollocks. But like I said, get involved if you want to get involved, guys. Have you read on these forum pages like I have, guys? Because I was blown away, like I said, by the actual outcome of how many people are actually now saying they don't want these multiplayer online games. They do want single player offline games, and I was like, fucking hell, yes, we're actually speaking up. That's what we want. So, yeah, very, very happy moment to read all that. Whether or not they'll actually listen, though, is another fucking matter, but hopefully they do, guys, and then maybe we'll get gaming back like we used to have it back in the early days, but with today's graphics, that'll be fucking dope. But anyway, guys, on that note, I will say, apologise for the length of it, guys. Hopefully you're all having an amazing day, night, evening, wherever time, day or month or whatever week it is you're watching this. Hopefully you're all enjoying yourself. Thank you very much for watching, guys. More gameplays and stuff will be coming up on the channel in further future times. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.